Okay, good afternoon, Clive. How are you doing?
I'm good, Graham. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good and excited. I know we've got some big news, so I'm not going to say much. I'm going to pass over to you to announce it.
Thank you, Graham. Yeah, well, some great news, big news, great news, exciting news is that, and I think as we can refer to our Christmas luncheon that we had in Glasgow on last Friday, where we formally announced the release of our BWA Excise Qualification. So I think, as I said on the day, 3 years in the making, plus.
Yes.
And finally, we working in collaboration with the IOE, Institute of Export and International Trade, we've now delivered what we think and they think is a cracking product. First of its kind, not been done before, and one it's now formally launched with obviously open for registrations.
Yeah.
So really excited to be able to announce this and point everybody to the page you've set up on our BWA website that gives all the background, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It tells you everything about you need to know about, what it covers and who it's for and the costs and things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So in summary, what we've got is five learning modules, which will drive 7 learning outcomes. Study time, we've looked at again with the IOE and decided 121 hours, I think it is, Graham, isn't it?
121 now, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be required to obtain this off-qual recognised qualification. Now, I think that's the key bit for us, is that what we now have delivered is a nationally recognised qualification.
Yeah.
That it's going to have some gravitas, and it's going to be respected, and above and beyond anything else, is to drive up the level of knowledge and education in the excise arena.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we want to do this, not as a revenue stream, and that isn't the purpose. The purpose is to support the industry, support our members, drive up knowledge to ensure compliance. Because out there, and I know I've been in the logistics industry as an indirect tax man for close to 20 years, and there's nothing out there like this, and the only way you're going to drive compliance is to educate people, give them knowledge of the requirements, what they do require to do, when they need to do it, and what they must not do. And therefore, by doing that, you will drive up compliance. So it's a win-win from our perspective, and although we couldn't get HMRC, if you what's the word, accreditation around the qualification, we were able to share the content with them. They were able to check and validate it. So HMRC approved, I guess we can use that terminology, but we've got a big tick in the box from HMRC, although we can't call it accredited. So, in every respect, I think it's a success. I'm really hopeful that we'll get high level of registrations.
Yes.
IOE are as well. As I said earlier, they think it's a cracking product. We've got some great tutors that are going to, manage this and support the students. We will, as an association, be there as mentors. So really looking forward to the first batch of registrations, the first batch of students, and not to get too ahead of ourselves, the first graduation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Where we can be surrounded by graduates from the BWA Excise Qualification.
Yeah.
So, which will be great.
Like you say, it's been kind of reviewed and validated by HMRC. It's been created by industry professionals. The assessment methods, that it's not just a tick box option. There's going to be a minimum of a 500-word essay at the end of each of the 5 modules. Yes. So that knowledge can be checked.
Yes. Yeah, and validated, absolutely. So yeah, this isn't kind of a multiple choice at the end of each session. It is that you need to understand the content of the course to be able to answer the scenario that we're going to ask you at the end of each module.
Yeah.
So proper learning.
Yeah.
And you'll come out of it knowing a lot more than when you went into it, and with a recognised qualification, which is great. You know, so it's really excited by it and looking forward to working with the BWA committee, going forward, and IOE going forward to actually support it and to achieve what we want to achieve, which is a number of graduates with that having achieved that qualification.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just around the cost, I think it's worthwhile just explaining what the cost is to to our members. I mean, obviously the learning is out there, and the cost is £600, but we've given a substantive discount, haven't we, for members for the first batch of registrations? Yeah,
so any BWA member in the first batch of registrations will have a discounted rate of £400 per person.
Yeah, okay, which is really good. So so let's encourage people to view our website. Watch out on the social media platforms, because I know we've got a clear marketing plan with our IOE to spread the word, as it were. And then look for the links to our website. Members can obviously come to us and then be directed to IOE for registration, or you can go the IOE registration route, whichever way. Obviously it comes back, but really would encourage members to look at our website, look at the detail you created and the page you've created, and encourage to get as many of their team members on the course as they can, because I think they'll find it, as I think I said in the press release, invaluable. I think they'll find it valuable.
Absolutely, and it is on the website, and I've made it really easy for anyone who joins us, because it's the first thing you'll see when you look at the BWA website. There's a link right there, so click on that, have a look, have a read, and hopefully sign up.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Encourage people to sign up. Yeah, absolutely. So
we've
really
shared
good
on social media and everything else as well. So certainly had a lot of page views so far,
which is good. I know you're monitoring the kind of the hits on the website, and we're going to have a regular meeting with IOE. We had one yesterday, didn't we, around, so that they're encouraged by the level of activity they're seeing on their website. We'll see where we're at, this time next week, in terms of kind of potential registrations, which should be good. And we'll see if we can get a good level of support. I think learning, we discussed yesterday, would probably commence 1st of February.
Yeah.
So, and I know a lot of the industry is in peak at the moment, so they need to focus on absolutely that. We're not asking people to be distracted by this.
Yes.
But once Christmas is coming on and we're in the new year, then there's time then to obviously look at what the course entails. Full details on the website around about that, and then you've got January to register your interest and get your teams on the first learning session, or trimester, which kicks off 1st of February. Yeah.
And there'll be more trimesters going forward.
Absolutely.
We'll make sure they're shared.
Absolutely. So
this is ongoing.
Yeah, absolutely. This isn't a one-off; it's ongoing, and then we'll manage this through. We need to obviously tweak it and change it as new legislation comes online in 2023. We know, as we talked about in our Christmas message, we got changes coming our way in 2023 around alcohol and the various reforms and changes. So we'll encapsulate that and amend the content of our course accordingly. And then we'll look absolutely keen to actually perhaps create a lower level award, as well as a higher level award as well, or diploma maybe. But we'll obviously talk it length with IOE around that as and when. But the focus at the moment is, let's market our certification and get as many members with their teams studying what I believe to be an excellent product and an excellent course.
Excellent. Well, yeah, as I say, exciting news, and yeah, look forward to seeing what it brings in the future. Maybe level 4.
Yeah. Why not level 4? Absolutely, why not? I mean, no reason not to. The content's there. We just it's all about then changing the question, the level of question that we ask. So and looking for more detail and in how those questions are asked and responded to or answered. So yeah, I think it's we've got a long way to go on this. This is just at the beginning, start at the beginning. It's taken us a while to get where we're at, but yeah, looking really forward to supporting the industry.
Yes,
raising the knowledge and level of understanding exists out there, which I see as being critical and cornerstone to what the BWA do. So and I take the opportunity to thank everybody within the BWA, yourself and our other committee members, Carol, Kathy, who have contributed to creating this, and Brian and Jim supporting, the initiative. So can't thank them enough in terms of the support they provided and the encouragement that they've given as well. They're helping us getting this over the line.
It's a team effort.
Absolutely, always is.
Yeah, always. All right, thank you very much, Clive. I'll make sure there's a link to this at the end of the video once this is kind of live. But yeah, thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely. See you soon.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.